Benjamin Bunny set off at once after Tommy Brook. There was not much difficulty in tracking him. He had left his footmark and gone slowly up the winding footpath through the wood. Here he had rooted up the moss and wood sorrel. There he had dug quite a deep hole for dog tunnel, and had set a mole trap. A little stream crossed the way. Benjamin skipped lightly over dry foot. The badger's heavy steps showed plainly in the mud. The path led to a part of the thicket where the trees had been cleared. There were leafy oak stumps and a sea of blue hyacinth. But the smell that made Benjamin stop was not the smell of flowers. Mr. Toad's stick house was before him, and for once Mr. Toad was at home. There was not only a foxy flavor in proof of it. There was a smoke coming out of a broken pail that served as a chimney. Benjamin Bunny sat up, staring. His whiskers twitched. Inside the steakhouse, somebody dropped a plate and said something. Benjamin stamped his foot and vaulted. He never stopped till he came to the other side of the wood. Apparently, Tommy Brook had turned the same way. Upon the top of the wall, there were again the marks of badger, and some lovelings of a sack had caught on a barrier. Benjamin climbed over the wall into a meadow. He found another mole trap newly set. He was still upon the track of Tommy Brook. It was getting late in the afternoon. Other rabbits were coming out to enjoy the evening air. One of them, in a blue coat by himself, was busily hunting for dandelions. "Cousin Peter, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit," shouted Benjamin Bunny. The blue-coated rabbit sat up with pricked ears. "Whatever is the matter, Cousin Benjamin? Is it a cat or John's dog ferret?" No, no. He's bagged my family, Tommy Brook, in a sack. Have you seen him? Tommy Brook? How many, Cousin Benjamin? 7, Cousin Peter. And all of them twins. Did he come this way? Please tell me quick." Yes, not 10 minutes since. He says they were caterpillars. I did think they were kicking rather hard for caterpillars. Which way has he gone, Cousin Peter? He had a sack with something alive in it. I watched him set a mole trap. Let me use my mind, Cousin Benjamin. Tell me from the beginning. Benjamin did so. "My Uncle Bouncer has displayed a lamentable want of discretion for his years," said Peter reflectively. "But there are 2 hopeful circumstances. Your family is alive and kicking, and Tommy Brook has had refreshment. He will probably go to sleep and keep them for breakfast." "Which way?" "Cousin Benjamin, compose yourself. I know very well which way, because Mr. Toad was at home in the steakhouse. He has gone to Mr. Toad's other house, at the top of Bullvangs. I partly know because he offered to leave a message at Sister Cottontail's. He said he would be passing. Cottontail has married a black rabbit and gone to live on the hill." Peter hid his dandelions and accompanied the afflicted parent, who was all over Twitter. They crossed several fields and began to climb the hill. The tracks of Tommy Brook were plainly to be seen. He seemed to have put down the sack every dozen yards to rest. "He must be very puffed. We are close behind him, by the scent. What a nasty person," said Peter. The sunshine was still warm and slanting on the hill pastures. Halfway up, Cottontail was sitting in her doorway, with 4 or 5 happy-grown little rabbits playing about her, one black and the others brown. Cottontail had seen Tommy Brook passing in the distance, Asked whether her husband was at home, she replied that Toby Brooke had rested twice while she watched him. He had nodded and pointed to the sack, and seemed doubled up with laughing. "Come away, Peter. He will be cooking them. Come, quicker," said Benjamin Bunny. They climbed up and up. He was at home. I saw his black ears peeping out of the hole. They lived too near the rocks to quarrel with their neighbors. Come on, Cousin Benjamin. Then they came near the wood at the top of Bullbanks. They went cautiously. The trees grew amongst heaped up the rocks, and there, beneath a crag, Mr. Toad had made one of his homes. It was at the top of a steep bank. The rocks and bushes overhung it. The rabbits crept up carefully, listening and peeping.